Welcome back. You're watching SA Today with me, Unathi Patyasha. Let's continue to this now. The annual National Blue Flag Awards ceremony took place at Wilderness near George in the Western Cape yesterday. Managed by the Wildlife and Environmental Society of South Africa, the iconic blue flag is one of the world's most recognized voluntary eco-labels awarded to beaches, marinas and sustainable boating tourism operators. Now, to tell us more about the awards, we are now joined via Zoom by Helena Atkinson, Wildlife and Environmental Society of South Africa CEO. Thank you so much for joining us this afternoon. Firstly, let's talk about just a series of stringent criteria which must be met and maintained, to get awarded by the blue flag. What are those? And also, of course, what transpired yesterday?
Thanks, Unathi. Thank you for having me and for the opportunity to speak about this wonderful program. And indeed, yesterday was the Blue Flag 2023-2024 award ceremony and the launch of the season. So the criteria are stringent, definitely. They center around the water quality at the beaches. The municipalities have to, and the marinas, they have to test it regularly. In fact, it's every 31 days at a minimum. They have to submit it to us. There's also the fact that there has to be the presence of environmental education and awareness raising, proper environmental management of the facilities and the beach, and then also the safety services that have to be available at the beach. So when beaches meet these criteria, that actually sends a very strong message to the public around the quality of the beach management that they can expect and that they can safely swim at those beaches.
So talk to us about, how often these samples that you speak of have to be taken. Of course, we know that several South African beaches had acquired, some of the status that you afford through the National Blue Flag Awards. But then those were obviously rescinded given just the poor quality of beaches that we are currently experiencing in several provinces.
So, Unathi, just to be clear, some of those beaches did not actually apply this year. So particularly economies that were on the program before, the Durban beaches, they did not actually apply. So I would be hesitant to comment myself on the quality of the water there because we did not actually see their results. But yes, they were previously part of the program. So now we have 48 beaches that have become part of that received their full status this year, and 23 pilot sites, 6 tourism boats, 4 marinas, and then we also have the sister program Green Coast, where we awarded 6 awards yesterday. So the beaches have to submit at a minimum. The international criteria is once a month or not further than 31 days apart. But actually, some of the beaches that have shorter seasons, so some of our Western Cape beaches, they submit to us every 2 weeks, and these lab results come from independent labs. But because of the issues we are seeing across the country in terms of water quality, stormwater management, we have now introduced that for next season, we are asking all of our partner municipalities to submit to us every 2 weeks on a voluntary basis. And then we are going to be engaging with them about that for the season after that, that becoming a permanent feature of the program. Because we do really want the quality of the water. When people see that blue flag, they must know what that stands for and what that means. So due to load shedding especially playing a significant role in the impact of our water quality in South Africa, we are looking at stricter criteria for the next season.
Without obviously going into too much of the detail in as far as poor water quality is concerned, particularly as we look at, the KwaZulu-Natal beaches, but just out of interest, how many of the province's beaches received a blue flag status?
So KZN, their status right now is that 5 beaches in the Ray and Kunyeni municipality received their full status, and they still have 11 pilot beaches. So the pilot sites are the sites that are working towards full status, and we see significant progress being made at those beaches and through those municipalities in achieving the full status. But they do have 5 full status beaches in KZN currently.
Helena, speak to us about the impact of a blue flag status on tourism decision-making when selecting a beach.
So the blue flag is internationally recognized. And when you see that blue flag, you really can, with comfort in your heart, go, I can swim here, I can spend the day here, I can bring my family here. And we have seen that it has a significant impact on how tourists make a decision, when they plan their holidays, not just when they, happen to come to the beach and they see the flag. Actually, prior to planning destinations that they would like to go to, they do look for blue flag beaches, because it just means when you get there, you don't have to worry about things. And it really says a lot about the municipality and other civil society organizations that also play a role in managing those beaches properly. So it does have a significant impact on the local economy, local tourism economy of a beach that has achieved that status.
We used to have, if my memory serves me well, more than 50 beaches that had that kind of status. Where are we sitting now in South Africa?
Currently on 48 beaches that got the full status. And it is mostly water quality that plays a role in beaches not achieving full status again. But as I said, with the Durban beaches, they did not actually apply to be a part of the program. So those are not beaches right now that we can comfortably comment on the actual water quality. Although from all reports, we saw this week that Durban closed all of their beaches. So from all reports, it does seem that the water quality really is an issue at those beaches.
Helena, thank you so much for your time this afternoon. Really do appreciate your time with us. Helena Atkinson is the Wildlife and Environmental Society of South Africa CEO, of course, talking to us there about the annual National Blue Flag Award ceremony that took place yesterday in the Western Cape.